Hello, I'm Pierre Pina, and today I want to present you my home country, South Africa. So first of all, I'd like to share with you where do we travel to in South Africa. Our routes obviously probably always include Cape Town, the mother city, wonderful nightlife, beautiful nature, lots to do for the whole family, and sensational food and markets. Close to that is the wine region. Stellenbosch, Franschhoek, Somerset West, and Paarl. These four towns build a beautiful wine region with its great food, horse riding, wine tasting, a super elegant lifestyle, also fitting all budgets, and this is wonderful. Then, obviously, Kruger National Park, one of the most famous parks in the world, sensational game viewing, the public part and the private part, and we have camps to fit all budgets, from sensational Singita to Umkumbi, that's more for the budget conscious traveler. Kruger National Park offers it all. Then we have the Garden Route, favorite playground for everybody who loves nature. Beautiful greenery, stunning beaches, great fresh seafood on the ocean at Enrico's in Plettenberg Bay. The highlights are endless. Then there's the Eastern Cape Safari area with famous lodges like Shamwari, Kariga, Lalibela, more unknown ones, some of our favorites like Kichaka, and also Addo National Park. This is a haven for people who don't want to fly inside of South Africa, and it's malaria free. So wonderful family safari destination. Then, not to forget, the whale coast of Arniston, Hermanus, and Cape Agulhas, the southernmost tip of Africa. From May to early November, the whales are there, and it's the best land-based whale watching in the world. But it's definitely a year-round destination with shark cage diving, the most fabulous wine region of Hemel and Aarde Valley. It's always worth a visit, and we always try to include this in our itineraries. Then there's on the border of bordering Botswana, the very famous Madikwe Game Reserve. Sensational elephant sightings, beautiful lodges, a completely different landscape to Kruger National Park, and it's malaria free. Not everybody's first stop, but definitely worth the consideration is KwaZulu-Natal with stops in Durban. And here's a photo of my most favorite hotel in South Africa, the Oyster Box. It's got the most amazing terrace for a glass of champagne. And in Durban, or in KwaZulu-Natal, there are the wonderful safari camps like Pinda, um, Mkuzi Falls, and Nambiti Hills Game Reserve. So there's a lot of options here for people to consider a wonderful holiday. Then one of my favorite areas outside of the Kruger National Park around the Panorama Route with Blyde River Canyon, Bergslag Potholes, and God's Window. And here's also one of my favorite little hideaway restaurants in South Africa called the Potluck Kitchen. Ask me and I'll tell you where to find this. It's wonderful. Then one of my all-time favorite products, and this we include a lot in our itineraries, it's really a bucket list option, Rovos Rail, with its beautiful routings all through southern Africa, up to Victoria Falls and even into Namibia. Step back into yesteryear and let yourself be pampered for a couple of days, just sitting in the back in the open wagon, letting South Africa flow past. You can visit Kimberley's Big Hole, go through the battlefields down to Durban, up to the majestic Victoria Falls. You drive 105 kilometers along the Wankie National Park. This is really one of the all-time things to do. Please call us and we'll make a plan for you. So now we're going to go look a little bit at some of my favorite routes. Classic, 5 nights Cape Town, 3 nights Okavango Delta, and 4 nights in Vic Falls. This combines the elegance of Cape Town, the majestic Okavango Delta, and the beautiful Vic Falls. Definitely a bucket list trip for one to enjoy. Yeah, you can at the Vic Falls. That's wonderful. You can jump into Devil's Pool and swim on the edge of the Victoria Falls. It is fantastic. My second trip, and this is such an easy combination: 4 nights in the Cape area, so either in the Winelands or Cape Town. Then you fly into Kruger National Park, stay in one of the stunning camps there, do the beautiful Big Five safaris, and then fly straight up. There's daily flights combining Vic Falls and Kruger National Park. So you can do very easily combine these majestic areas in one little trip. And as you can see at the bottom, they have very romantic, beautiful, decadent meals at Matetsi. 40 nights, Cape, Wine, Rovos, and Madikwe. This is in a South Africa only trip. As you can see in the bottom, gorgeous, the bungalow, one of my favorite restaurants in Cape Town. Rovos Rail, you cruise up through South Africa, go visit Matjiesfontein, the Kimberley Big Hole, end in Pretoria, and then go into Madikwe for 3 nights. And either stay at Jamala Madikwe, definitely my favorite lodge. It is ridiculously good. Or Ditaba, as you can see in the photo, this beautiful setting they've got with a view over the surrounding wildlife. You'll sit there having a gin and tonic and elephants will walk past. Then 12 nights, the classic Cape, Wales, Plettenberg Bay and Eastern Cape safari trip. This is perfect for people who don't want to fly. It's all the highlights that South Africa has to offer. Cape Town and the winelands, the Whale Coast with beautiful Hermanus. Then you go to Plettenberg Bay, stay in Tsala. You live in a treetop, in a tree house in Plettenberg Bay. It's ridiculous. And then 3 nights ending in one of the elegant lodges in the Eastern Cape. Ask us about this trip. It is one of our big sellers. And then lastly, one of my favorite trips, wine, whales and waterways. You start in the wine region and enjoy all the elegance they've got to offer, from the great food, sublime sunsets, the elegant hotels. Then you go to Hermanus and just enjoy the best land-based whale watching you can in 2 of my favorite hotels, the Birkenhead, need I say more, one of South Africa's best, or the Marine right on the rocks. And then you fly into Okavango Delta, enjoy fabulous safaris, go on a Makoro cruise, and then you end the trip in a very funky product called Chobe Princess. You basically live on the Chobe River, and for 3 days, just watch the animals come to you. I sat on this boat with huge herds of elephants playing in the water, lions coming down to drink, leopards bringing their babies to the water. It is wonderful. And if there's something very exciting, they have these small boats, the tenders, that take you right up to the animals. I'll look at my blog spot and you'll see some elephant videos that I've made there. It is wonderful how close you get to the animals. So that's just a little bit of an overview of what South Africa or Southern Africa has to offer. We would love to create your dream trip for you.